Hey YouTube, we got my table finished and installed. I didn't film the sanding and painting part of it because it was kind of wet and rainy out this morning. Well, threatening to rain, I should say. And I figured, well, about the time I get started, it's gonna go pouring rain. I'm gonna be rushing around trying to cover everything up and get everything out of the rain. So I decided not to film it. But okay, it's all done and it's installed. The I didn't add a shelf like I had intended, but I probably will add it later. The in the materials list in the first video that's in the comments, the pinned comment, and the first video, that's the materials list. The pieces for the shelf are 18 inches long and they go right in here somewhere, and they're in the materials list for anybody that might potentially, build this and want a shelf on it. I'm gonna add the shelf, but you know, when it might be tomorrow or it might be next year. I mean, I built one of these before and I actually still have it and use it, which is right here. I built this one in about 2016 and I've actually been using it ever since. And I literally just added the shelf to it last week. Kind of funny, isn't it, YouTube? Well, I thought it was funny. Yeah, that's what counts. I thought it was funny. But I made some changes to the white one. See, that one has the tabletop and under the tabletop's a bottom there for storage in there. Because that had originally that was intended to be a small writing desk, and I would need the storage space for, pencils and papers and such. Well, I never went any further than that with it because I don't know exactly why. I don't remember. But you see, it's still even with adding a shelf, it's still kind of cluttered up, and there's not a whole lot I can actually do about it, but at the moment, but so it is what it is. You know, the white one, which is right back over here. Hold on, YouTube. This one, it ain't cluttered yet, but if I started moving all the other associated stuff over there with it for, playing my video games, yeah, it would be cluttered. But, before I had that TV with the Game Genie screen on it there, I had it sitting on top of my old TV. Well, an old TV that we had that I wasn't going to use anymore. It was a 1986 Curtis Mathis model. Really old thing and god awful heavy. And then over the years, I guess it developed some rust in it. You turn it on, sometimes it would just turn itself back off because it's push button. And then when you could finally get it to stay on, yeah, it'd just go changing channels on its own. And I figured that's some sort of rust or corrosion in the buttons. And I wasn't taking that big old heavy thing all apart to attempt to fix that. And plus it's so old that it's actually a lower resolution than those flat screens. That TV's wasn't, I don't remember being advertised as a high resolution TV, but it is still higher resolution than that old Curtis Mathis. So, anyway, I built the table that height specifically for for me because sitting on top of the TV, I was actually looking down at my screen when I would sit down and play a game, which I don't get to do much anymore. But it was uncomfortable. That is absolutely perfect. So I guess I got my measurements right. On just like on the black one over there, I never screwed the top down on the black one, because I mean it's a table. It's not moving. It didn't really need it. And it's the same way with that one. I didn't screw the top down on it. If somebody was going to try to build this thing, they could screw the top down, or they could not. That's all their choice. And I need to throw out a little credit here too. These two tables that I've built were actually adapted from Steve Ramsey, the woodworking. He's got Woodworking for Mere Mortals, that website. And his YouTube channel name's just Steve Ramsey. He built a little writing desk and made plans for it and put them on the internet for free. I'm not sure if I still have the plans where I downloaded them and printed them out in like about 2015, 2016. But that's what that's adapted from, and I gotta say thank you to the guy. Obviously mine's a lot less complicated than his, but even his build is, it's not advanced level. I would say advanced beginner or intermediate build. This is, simple, and that's how I'd intended it. Simple, cheap, and functional. Okay, YouTube, I'll thank y'all for watching. I would appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and comment. And I'm sorry that I didn't get y'all a video of sanding it down, but that's just how the weather works when you got to do everything outside and sometimes even on the ground. Okay, YouTube. Good night, y'all, and thanks for watching.